Hey everybody, it's me again, AkashaWolf. First I'd like to thank everybody again for all the views and everything. And, oh yeah, I noticed that a lot more views, were on my first part to casting a circle, but I just want to let you know it's good to check out the second part because that's how you close the circle. And closing a circle is really important because if you just have your circle sitting there, like you just leave it and all this stuff, you're leaving a door open for things to come in. Not always good things, because eventually that banishing of the ritual, the banishing ritual, the pentagram, will fade with time. And like, that's just having an open door right there for things to come in, and you don't want that. So I was just letting you guys know that, so, you know, you're warned. And so today, I'm going to be showing you different divination tools. Now this is like my favorite thing to do. It's like my, yeah, you know? I have like a lot of mine here for all you guys to see. There are so many different divination tools. Some that I won't be like, you know, showing you is, for example, like palm reading. That's another like divination tool. Like, you know, people will read palms. And there's also teacup reading. What you do is you get tea leaves and you put it like, you know, in the tea. I think you all know how to make tea. But what you do is like you drink it and you make sure that the tea leaves are in there, and you have to turn the cup 3 times clockwise. And after you're done doing that, you look in there and you'll see different like pictures or symbols or something like that. And let's go on. What should I do first? Okay. Here we have a scrying mirror. Okay? You see it's like a black mirror you can see reflection in. This one isn't an actual scrying mirror because they are expensive. Like, the store that I go to, here, let me move this up a little more. The store that I go to, they have them like this big, okay? And they are expensive. Like, really bad. So you can make one. This, as you can see, is a picture frame. You see that? It's a picture frame. And what you do is you take the glass out and then you paint it on the other side. Not this side, on the other side. Because you need this side to be shiny. And there you have a scrying mirror. And this, when you paint it black, you can't paint it any other color, it has to be black. When you paint it, you make sure that you use spray paint, because this one kind of has bubbles in there. That's because I use regular paint. And you can use regular paint if you want to, if you won't find the little dots distracting. But what you do is, with this, is that you look into it. And what you do is you're like gonna stare into it, and you kind of fall under like some sort of meditation or hypnosis, and you will start to see like symbols or pictures, or sometimes you even just get like flashes in your mind. And it's very good. It's like, when I do it, I can really get lost in this mirror. Like, I can go on forever, you know? And some people, like, won't really feel comfortable having a black mirror around, because then it's kind of scary if you think about it. I know it scares my mom, and she's like, you know, into this, but this scares her just because it's a black mirror. You don't always have to use a black mirror. You can also use a regular mirror, like this. See, you can see, it's my laptop. You can use a mirror, like this, and you look into it. And you would probably notice, like, a good thing to do is to use a candle, like use dim lighting, and then look into the mirror. A lot of times people will see their faces, their like face will change in the mirror. And not only that, you can probably see symbols and stuff in there too. Like, it'll start going foggy. Same with the black mirror. The black mirror will go foggy too. And it's it's hard to describe. It's better for you to do it, for you to understand it. And if you like need any help, you know, just leave questions and comments, and I'll answer any of your questions. Okay, another one. Ooh, this one's really, really good. I like this one. Like that. Kind of fell everywhere. These are dowsing rods. Okay? Now, these have been used for a very long time. People would use dowsing rods to find water. Like, sometimes the dowsing rods will turn into the direction of where the water was, and once you got to where the water was, these would cross. Okay? I think I have some water here. I don't know if it would, I don't have like a space for this to work, but I will try to like make some space or something. Maybe I'll do another video on just dowsing rods. But yeah, you can even ask dowsing rods yes or no questions. What you want them to do is, this means no, okay? And then this, when they cross, means yes. Or you can change it the other way. It's like, you know, what's up in here. People also use these to find like energy lines. Like, it's hard to describe. I forget how to say it. Just energy fields and stuff like that. These were pretty expensive. You can make these on your own with wire hangers or even wire, and hold them in your hands, and they will move. Like, they move. These ones were like meant for me. They can even choose you, okay? But what happened is I went to the store and I wanted to try these. I went to Psychic Guy, and one of the people that worked there, who was a manager, pulled them out, and they were pointing at me. They like just automatically pointed to me. She moved them up to me, and then they crossed. They basically like chose me, and she put them in my hand, and they turned towards me. It was really cool. But these work really well for me, and you can feel energy coming from these. Okay? So if you need these explained a little bit more, let me know. But yeah, they answer yes and no questions. Let me see if I'm making you gotta be very steady. But these ones are like a little more, I'm kind of shaky right now. But yeah. So dowsing rods. Okay. Okay. Here's another one. Not this box. It's in here. Alright. This is a pendulum. This is another form of divination, or a divination tool. You can choose your pendulum, but the number one thing you should really do, though, for real, is, let me adjust this, my bad, is let it pick you, okay? Like, what you do is you just grab it in your left hand, make sure it goes completely straight. And what you want to try to do is get it to move with your mind. And once you get it to move, or if it moves for you already, then it's meant for you. And what you do with these is you'll ask it like yes and no questions. It's another one of those yes and no question things. And what happens is that a pendulum will get you intact with your higher self, like the part of you that knows all the answers. That's like, it's hard to describe it, but it's called your higher self. And this will connect you to your higher self, or sometimes angels or certain it's hard to describe. I don't want to scare you and say spirits and you think like it's possessed or something, which it's not. It's basically you. And what it does is when you first get it, you ask it, show me yes. And sometimes it'll be in a clockwise direction. I moved it. It's not moving by itself, okay? And, or it'll go like this. That can mean yes. And you ask it to show you no. Counterclockwise could be no, or this could be no. Okay? But once the first time you have asked it that will be its permanent yes and Oh, another thing about the dowsing rods, you can program those to help you like find money, gold, and silver and stuff. Okay? So like that's like another fun thing too. I have another pendulum that I'm going to be getting, but it's in layaway right now. And